Hello. So going back, shareholders' equity, the delinquent subscription under delinquent subscription or under the accounting treatments for the following delinquent subscription. No, okay. Let's note that the highest bidder shall be the person who is willing to accept to pay the offer price for the smallest number of shares. If there are no bidders, an issued subscription shall be reacquired by the issuing company, thus resulting in treasury shares. Okay. What's treasury shares? These are the shares that has been issued by the company or the corporation. However, they they were able to purchase or acquire it after issuing it to other entities. Next will be callable and redeemable preference shares. Okay, callable preference shares means that it's a preference share that has um, uh, capable of being called upon or be reacquired by the issuing corporation before maturity. Okay, before maturity or at a specific time. So in short, the rights of the preference shares is within the corporation issuing that preference share because they could recall or call the preference shares or reacquire or purchase that preference shares um, preference shares call. Okay, redeemable preference shares are is a function of a preference share that can be redeemed to be able to to wait. Okay, sorry for that. So callable or redeemable preference shares are interrelated or it may interchange, no? Okay, callable or redeemable shares or preference shares that can be redeemed or called upon by the issuer corporation to be acquired at a specific value stated at their initial contract. Okay? Redemption price is higher than the original issue price. The difference shall be a charge to the retained earning. Okay? Redemption price lower than the original issue price. The difference shall be added an addition to share premium. Okay? Short, it's the difference between the redemption price or or versus the original issue price. Okay, so if the corporation will redeem the preference share more than what it issued at that time. Example, Okay, the corporation issued a preference share of 1,000 shares at a par value of 50 pesos. Okay, at the redemption date, the price was increased from 50 to 100. So the difference between the two will be charged to the retained earnings. Okay. Vice versa, if the original issue price was 50 and the redemption price is decreased to 25, okay, means that we will pay lower than the original price. The difference shall be added to the share premium account. Okay. Next, the convertible preference share. The meaning of the convertible preference share, from the words of the convertible, we can convert or change, or yeah, convert. Um, let's find a better convert, um, synonyms. Change, transform. Okay, transform the preference shares from a preference share to a ordinary share. Why do investors would like to convert their preference share? Because preference shares originally don't have the right of voting. However, they are called preference share because they are preferred to be paid first the dividends before the share ordinary share owners. Okay? Okay? So if the par value is higher than the original issue price, the price difference shall be charged to retained earnings. Okay. And if the par value is lower than the original issue price, the difference shall be an addition to share premium. Okay. If what's the example of that? Example, if the preference shares was issued at the price of um 10,000 preference shares at a par value of 10, the total amount would be 100,000. Okay, 100,000. And if we converted the preference shares at a contractual computation of, for every 1,000 preference share, it can be converted to one ordinary share at a premium of, at a par value of 1 peso. Okay, at 1 peso, it means that the 10,000 times 10 preference share of 100,000 will be converted to 1,000, 10,000 shares at 1 peso par value. Okay. The difference shall be converted to the share premium. Okay. It's just like we will debit the preference shares. Okay. Preference shares. Debit. Let's debit. Right. Let's debit. Okay. Let's debit using the par value. Par value is um no, lower than the share original issue cost. Okay, 1,000 10,000 preference. Okay, preference share par value of P 10 pesos, and could be converted, can be converted converted 1:1 at par value of 1 peso of share or ordinary share capital. Therefore, we could, if they converted the preference share to ordinary share capital, it would make it like debit preference share capital 10,000 at 10 pesos. That's 100,000. And credit ordinary share capital 10,000 at 1 peso, which is 10,000, and the remaining shall be, or the difference, share premium will be allocated to the share premium amounting to 90,000. Okay, using the same same illustration, or we adjusting the par value of the ordinary shares. Okay, let's use this. Okay, so if the par value is now bigger than the issue or original issuing cost, the difference shall be allocated to the retained earnings. So the 10,000 times 15, it's 150,000. Therefore, we will have a difference of 50,000, and that's we in the debit side. So it would mean that we will need to under squeeze technique or method, there's there should be a 50,000 here, and that would be allocated to the retained earnings. That would be the explanation or the illustration for the kind of for that kind of discussion for the convertible preference share under this. Okay, next would be the rights issue. Okay, the share warrants that is given to some of debt instrument or equity instruments such as preference share or bonds would would be one of the accounting problems that will be encountered under the corporation or accounting of corporation. Okay, upon issuance of share warrants, no entry is required since share warrants are usually without consideration. Only upon exercise of the share warrants that the entry for the issuance of the new shares is necessary. Okay, usually are sometimes bonds or debt instruments such bonds or have share warrants, okay, or the right to convert the debt or the bonds into an equity instrument, okay, or sometimes it also has it could be an addition or addition or um, bonus uh, for the debtor or the creditor, giving the corporation the the chance to refinance its operations under the bond issuance. Okay, sometimes it goes like this, for every 10,000 bonds you will earn share warrants of 100 ordinary shares for every 10,000 bonds at this specific time if you converted it. Okay, so that's one of the lessons that we have already tackled before in the bonds. You may try to revisit it, but I'll try my uh, my my part or best to upload some of it in in this kind of platform. Okay, so that's for that's the topic for now. For the meantime, thank you.